Today is Tuesday, February 25th, and Steven just took Scarlett to the park, so I have some mama time, and I decided to sit down and kind of talk to the camera. I just wanted to kind of show what I've been working on, and also I got this in the mail. Copic was running a promo where if you enter in your email, you'll get a $1 marker of their choosing. And I love Copic markers, so duh, I did it. So let's see what color I got. Moment of truth. Oh wait, what is it? Lionette Gold, which I already have, and I have never used yet. But now I have two, so hey, that's like a, how much are they? $7.99? That's like a $6.99 steal. And oh wait, do I even have this one? Oh, I do have it. That's okay. I wish that their marker cap situation, so there's like a lot of drama online with Copic markers. Their Copic sketch markers, the caps don't fit properly, so they tend to dry out a lot, and they're so expensive that people always complain about it because they're supposed to be like top of the line, but they never address the issue. So where was I going with this? Basically, I wish they would just fix their cap situation so they wouldn't dry out, because I've had so many markers dry out, and $8 a pop is a lot of money. It adds up quick. But anyways, so we got our marker, and this is what I've been working on. My husband, he got me a bunch of inks for my birthday off of heellpppp's website, which is really weird because I had been eyeing them like a few months prior. We're like on the same wavelength. That's why he's my husband. I feel like we just know each other. But they came in all these cute boxes, and I finally opened them up and I was able to swatch them all. And I'll show you my swatches. The word swatch is so weird. This is like a really messy page, but I'm probably gonna do something with this. I don't know what. I want to turn it into like a landscape thing. And then the other ones were just little basic swatches. And then this side is under construction, so don't look at that. But these are cute cats. I did those, and that gave me the idea to do a bigger cat one, which is what I've been working on recently. And I'm thinking I want to make the cat orange, but also I don't know if they're too similar, like green and orange, or is that complementary? I don't even know. So I'm thinking orange, but I think black would be even cute too. But also I have a tabby cat, and I'm like, do I want to paint her? Why not? But yeah, I think this is so cute, and for a while I was hating the background, but I think, I don't know. I think the reason I was hating it was because that was all that was completed, and that's all I had to look at. And the whole point of the painting is not the background, it's like the cat and him just relaxing. So once I have it all done, it's gonna look really good, I think. I feel really good about this piece, and I love the pose I did. Oh, I just love this, and I can't wait to see it completed. And I think I'm gonna do like a pink, white, pink, white, pink, white, or something. So that's what I'm gonna work on today while they're at the park. Hopefully I can get it done today. We'll see. And then in this sketchbook, which is like my markers where I'm specifically practicing people and animals and poses and clothes, this is what I have done so far. So I started this really a long time ago. So 2022, so this was like the first page. This is also cute. I seem to favor cats. Also another swatch page over here. And then this was the first one. I love it. This was an art study of Sarah Faber. Also, I love it. I love her style. I love how she draws eyes specifically. Another one. Not the biggest fan, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. And this is my most recent one. And that's all so far. The past few days I kind of fell off on drawing because, I don't know, Scout's going through like a little sleep regression or something, and she's teething. I feel like I'm always saying that in every video, but when you have a toddler, you know what I'm talking about. And so at the end of the day, when I have free time, when she's in bed, sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, what is life? And then I do nothing. Or sometimes I'll just, again, I have this other sketchbook where I just do meditative style mandalas and doodles and floral stuff. But yeah, for the most part, I haven't been working on like big major pieces. But if I want to get anywhere in my artistic journey, I have to just push past those like limitations. And my limitation right now is being pretty much exhausted at the end of the day. And I'm not saying to ignore your exhaustion and just keep trudging along even when you want to go in bed. Trust me, I've been in bed every night pretty early. But I feel like I have a fear sometimes of not wanting to work on a piece like this because I'm scared to start. I don't want to mess it up. It looks so cute. I don't want to mess it up at all. So I'm just not going to work on it and I'll just stare at it instead. And instead of admitting that, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to work on it. So that's what I tend to do, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm very rambly right now. And my window's open. I wonder, is there anybody out here? The coast is clear. Anyways, I'm gonna work on this and I'll get this show on the road and hopefully I can record the process. Bye to the pretty colors.
clutter takes up your space, and it clutters up your spirit as well. And having too much of it is not good. Mmm. Ah. Ooh. Ah. T. It's cute. Very pretty.
So, we got a big delivery today. We have a printer, a scanner, and some art paper. It sounds so crazy, but I'm just literally gonna jump off a cliff and take a chance and try to sell my art because I've done it so many times before. Literally, I feel so lucky that I can even say that. I wasn't really taking myself seriously recently in terms of selling, if that makes sense. I was kind of just making art and it was just stacking up and collecting dust. And selling just went to the back of my mind because it takes so much more effort. You have to take nice photos and stage things, and I don't know, maybe it's a bunch of excuses. But anyways, I am going to take a risk and take myself seriously and try to put myself out there and try to sell some art. I've been making a lot of traditional art lately, so I got a scanner. I'm going to make some art prints, and I'm also going to use the printer for making stained glass again. And I am going to make like a whole Neopets paintbrush collection of glass. I made a fairy paintbrush before, but now I'm going to do like a baby paintbrush, a pastel paintbrush. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody who watches my videos even plays Neopets, so I'm not going to geek out too much. But I have so many ideas and I feel so inspired and so excited. And yes, this is just the beginning. So I'll take you along with like setting it up and getting situated and hopefully having a successful first test prints, and we'll just see how this goes. I don't feel like grabbing my box cutter, so I'm going to use scissors. Box number 1. Oh my goodness, this paper is massive. Because apparently my printer that I got can make this size prints, so why not? I think it was like 10 bucks. Alright, so I'll put that right there. That's a huge box for that. I feel like it's a waste, but you know, I'm going to recycle this and repurpose it with my art, with shipping supplies. And then box number 2. Oops. Okay, so this is the print paper I chose. I hope it's nice. I don't know. I hate that I can't feel the material before I buy, but we'll see. And then sticker paper. And the scanner. And also toothpaste for my toddler. And another box that we'll repurpose. And of course, the big printer. So this is what we're working with. Let's feel how this paper is. I'm gonna say 0 out of 10. What the heck? It just feels like literally printer paper. What? Did I order the wrong thing? What is this? Here I am trying to set up my printer and scanner, and then my camera died. I did eventually get some decent prints. This one is actually one of the free paper packs that came with the printer, and I love it. It's like really glossy. And then I was just experimenting with paper, so this was printed onto a watercolor paper. It gives it so much texture. It makes it a little bit more faded. I don't know, I might have to mess with the settings, but I actually like it. Look at the cutest claw clip ever. And my art fit. I wanted to dress like a fairy for some reason, and I feel like I was successful at that. Claw clip. Cute. Now let's go paint some strawberries. So I recorded the very beginning of this video back in February, and now it's about to be June. And I obviously was talking about how I want to start putting myself out there more and marketing my art more. And within these past few months of working towards that goal, this has been everything I have accomplished so far. I signed up for one art market just to kind of like dip my toes back in the sand again. And it was a freaking flop, but I kind of knew that was going to happen because it was like a Michael's Maker event where you just literally post up outside their store and your only source of traffic is shoppers coming in and out of the store. And it was the day before Easter, so everybody was like rushing in and out. So that was fun. I mean, it was fun in the aspect that are you freaking kidding me right now? No. The two other vendors who were there, I had such good conversation with them. Honestly, it was amazing. And another pro of that event was that I worked on shifting over from Big Cartel to Shopify, so I got my whole new website set up because I also changed my name from Shelby Star Creations to Made Moonside. So that was nice. I got to do that with like 8 hours of uninterrupted time, and I finished that, and now I've been using Shopify, and I love Shopify so much now. I can't believe it took me so long to use them. And what else? So I've definitely been making a lot more art, and I've also been recording myself making the art, which is, in this day and age, like if you want to make it as an artist online, you have to start recording yourself in your process and just like making tons of short form content. And I used to kind of like hate that, but now I love it because I don't know, it's so much fun once you get the hang of things like editing and whatnot. I kind of have like a little system set up, so I record my stuff and then I open TikTok and I just edit away on there, and then I post the video, and then I save that video to my phone, and then I just use that video and I upload it to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So I only make one video and just cross post it. And it's really interesting to see how each platform pushes your video. Like for some reason Facebook wasn't really pushing my videos that much, but then TikTok and YouTube is actually really good too. Actually, I'm gonna say out of all of them, YouTube surprised me the most. It's been pushing my stuff to a lot of people. And I did have one video on Facebook, I think it's at like 3,000 views or something, which before I was getting literally like 3 views, so that was kind of cool. I've just been making tons of art. Like I've been making things in big batches, like the stained glass cat butts. I made a big batch of those, I think twice. And then my most recent batch of work was a bunch of stained glass frogs. And I just ordered some stickers of cat butts. Basically, I'm on a cat butt kick. And I can see now where I need to improve, which is mostly like time management, I would say, and goal setting. I don't know, I'm just like making things on a whim. I need to have like more structure and better time management is what I need to improve upon, I think. But overall, I have sold so much art these past few months, and I'm excited to see how much more I can sell and how much more my art can develop over time. And yeah, I miss painting traditionally, like using these inks in this painting right here with these strawberries. I haven't painted traditionally since this video actually. And all this stained glass making is really getting to my hands, so I might pick up a paintbrush or a Copic marker again, we shall see. But anyways, it's nearing the end of the video, so I hope you liked this video. My next video is going to have a lot of stained glass in it because I recorded like tons of the process of everything I've been making lately, so that'll be fun. So see you in the next one. missing. Oh, I still have to finish the flowers.